Hi fam, we've missed you guys so much. So, this week we came through with a message to newlyweds. It's wedding season and there's so much love in the air, and we thought we should just come in and just give a message based on our journey. So, enjoy.
Hi guys!
Hola.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Tinyoko Mugale,
I am Tukuloho Mokale.
and this is
Journey
Journey with
with
the
the
Mugales.
Mugales.
So today we are going to wing it, and because I think most importantly, because we've been seeing a lot of people getting married, and it's sort of our ministry, if I could say, and we wanted to come here and just do a speech, like you have friends at a wedding.
Speech by friend.
Speech by friend. We want to do speech by friend. What we would say, like, let's say we're at a wedding and we're asked to encourage or share
Encourage.
something. Yeah,
I like
with
encourage.
Encourage, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, with like a couple. A couple is sitting there and they are
Sitting here.
excited. Oh yeah, sitting here. And they're excited about their new journey, and we are almost 4 years in it, and we're not really qualified to give marriage advice, but
Experience qualifies you.
yeah,
So
but we are able to just share our journey, and that's what we do here.
Yeah.
Not to say that this is the right way or not the right way, but we are here just to do a speech by friend. So usually I will allow him to start. In the time that we've done it, I'll allow him to start, and then I'll follow.
Is that what's gonna happen now?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen now.
Okay.
You're gonna start and just say, I think top of mind, what would you say to a newly married couple?
First of all, congratulations.
You have reached this day.
This day has been
sure.
a combination of work,
to get to this day.
probably fighting and
Child.
commitment, really.
Yeah.
So a big congratulations. We first did, and it has obviously been a combination of a lot of people's inputs, both negative and positive.
Sure.
Good and bad lessons on the way. And that's really what marriage is. It's a cocktail of information coming in. You are starting a new journey. You're gonna be processing a lot of new information. You need to be open to learning new things. And learning a new person. Be ready that this person that you're marrying today, in the next 15 months, they'll be a different person. And
Sure.
you'll be a different person as well. And be okay with the change, because only if you are able to see it and adapt to it, that you will have a happy marriage. So that's my bet. But again, you have taken this decision to marry this person, and as a husband, your responsibility is to love her. Saying to love her might seem like just a simplistic statement, but love alone encompasses a lot of things. So if you can make the effort to love her and do as much as possible the things that embody love, you will make it easy for her to then submit to you. Because
repeat that.
So if you do as much as possible, so love encompasses or embodies a lot of things. Love on its own.
Yeah.
And if you as much as possible try to achieve those things which are embodied in love. I mean, not all of us can do all of them. I can't. But the consistent and persistent journey of waking up every day and trying to do just like love or do love, will make it easy for your partner to submit to you, because they submit to love. These beautiful creatures that God has given us, and that then makes a lot of things smooth. So it's by the time we get married, married, we've already said I love you so many times.
Yeah.
And getting married is an opportunity to put those many I love yous
yeah,
into action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I would say.
That's your speech. Okay. So my speech would show. Okay, where do I start? There's a lot to say. And I think a speech at a wedding, it's really, for me, or maybe I'm just that person, that it's dependent on the person that I'm speaking to.
Try to be as generalistic.
Yes, so I'm going to try my best to be as general or generic as possible. With the generalistic. So I'm going to try to be as generic as possible in retrospect to my journey and how it sort of started off the minute you said you wanted to get married to me. I think the most important thing is to involve God in everything and anything, because there's going to be changes, like you were saying, that you're going to go through. One of the changes, I think I struggled more than anything when we started getting married. I think started dating, because I think from the minute we started dating, we were intentional about our dating. We had decided separately that whoever that we will come with, or that will come through now in the journey, after being single or doing whatever it is that we're doing before, that we would now be committed.
Make it work.
Yeah.
Yes. Whatever it is that's coming, we'll make it work.
So in that process, there was a lot of losing of friendships.
Sure.
Which was, I think, very hard for me, because, friendship is such a difficult thing. Yeah. I don't know if it's a difficult thing for me or if it's just a difficult concept, in general. So that changed, and I had to learn to be friends with you, to be more open with you from our dating, and to really take you as my friend and not just a future husband or my boyfriend or whatever. Like, to really build and create a friendship with you, because a lot of the friends that I had, things changed.
Yeah.
And not because anything bad happened, but because now you're moving and prioritizing time with you.
You were changing.
I was changing and prioritizing time.
Yeah.
So, and that's, I think, something that I chose to do.
Yeah.
To build this, because this was most important to me.
Yeah.
Not that my friendships were not.
Yeah.
But as you evolve, and I think I've said this before in a speech, that every next level of your life demands a different you.
Yes.
I remember saying this at our friend's wedding
when
we were doing a speech, that every next level of your life demands a different you. And it was hard for me to sort of grasp that there's certain friends that you will lose or whatever the case is, not because we were told, okay, you can't now be friends with this person because you are
married and
they're not.
Yeah.
But that was a change, right? So prepare yourself for change. Prepare yourself to evolve and be open to it. It's hard, but prepare yourself for that. Also know that that there will be tough seasons in your marriage. Sure, there will be tough seasons in your marriage that you will go through. Yeah. And that's why it's important to have a solid foundation and trust in God, because not everything that you have planned out will work out in the way that you want. You might not get the babies at the time that you desire.
Or that car.
Or that house. Your expectations will be refined, and that will be just a testing time for you. And you need to be very open to that and submit to God's will for your life. So it's that. I think it's change. It's mostly involving God. It's being open to change, and also understanding that you have walked into a different call. When I say that, is that now marriage is your first ministry. Your husband, your children is your first ministry, is your first call, because everything starts there. And you need to then reprioritize, because we are servants at church. We do so many things for our loved ones, for our families and things like that. We have friends and things like that, but we need to reprioritize.
Yeah.
And that is very key. And that we need to sort of understand.
Yeah.
That's sort of like a little bit generic.
Yeah. I think another thing I'm taking from what you just said is that you know, and I think I'm probably repeating this, but you know, you said a different level of your life requires a different you. And it's so that's so big, because sheesh, with everybody, but with guys as well, you know, all along in your life, maybe since after varsity and getting that nice job, your life was Friday drinks with the boys, you know, Saturday soccer with the, you know, and maybe Sunday church, but after church, then it's Sunday soul sessions. You know what I'm saying? And that was a you at the time.
Just alone.
Yeah, when you become a husband, it requires a different person from that guy. You know, and sometimes the shift is painful because, you know, you come from a point of sort of comfort, you know, where you knew how everything needed to go and it depended on nobody. But there is always a conflict between self, you know, when you need to do the change. And sometimes it may be coming from outside, where they say, hey, since you got married, your wife has been pulling you with your nasals. You know?
Yeah. When you, and it's okay. When you translate it,
and it's okay. Sure. I've had conversations with guys, and we was actually
guys or your friends,
and we was actually sitting there and saying, actually, it's okay because I'm better. You know, the month can end with me still having money. You know, because I would. So, you know, we would say I would rather be pulled command. You know, because
it's good for you.
I've become.
Yes. It's what you've chosen to become, and not that I'm taking anything away from your individuality
or freedom,
or I'm changing you, because that's another thing that's important, that when you go into marriage, don't forget who you are.
Yeah, true.
Don't change who you are for somebody else or the family that you walk into, because you cannot. I always say that it would be incredibly hard to be somebody else that you're not for somebody else.
It's painful.
It's so painful.
Yeah. It's painful.
It's painful. And just to maintain that, no. So no.
Yeah, so I think change is a big one. And
I think what sorry to interrupt you, but what would you say to the guy that was standing at the altar waiting for Hawaii? What would you say to him before walking into this journey? Like, besides all the other stuff that you said, like, what is the one thing that you would say to that guy that is anxious, standing at the altar, and so forth? I think maybe I'll start. I think I would say to that girl.
Are you the guy or the girl?
No, to the girl.
The girl.
Hey, I'm answering as the girl, baby.
The girl is about to walk in.
And meet the guy at the end of the aisle. I would say to her, to relax. To relax and trust God.
Yeah.
To relax and trust God. You know. Yeah. I would say that to that girl. I would say relax and trust God. Hey, it's gonna be such a beautiful journey. Just trust God. What would you say to that guy that was smiling and refusing to cry because he was being manly about it, but he cried early in the day? Anyway,
Girl.
Yeah, what would you say?
I would say trust God. But I think more than anything, be firm in your belief. You know, be firm because your family will depend on it.
Yo, ayuena.
You know?
Come on, let's go.
You know, yeah.
Go,
like,
go.
What you decide, the direction in which you decide your family to take, be firm on it. Sure. You will get resistance. You know, sometimes you will doubt yourself, but be firm. If your trust is in God, stay there. Because there's a lot of options out there. You know, there's a lot of options, but you know, be firm because your family's survival depends on it. It will depend on it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So how you decide to raise your family, how you know, be firm. You know, because your family will depend on it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna close it there, guys. And yeah, that's a nice closing. Well done. So yeah, to all those that have gotten married, are getting married in this season, congratulations.
It's a beautiful journey.
It's a beautiful journey.
More than anything, it's
a beautiful journey. Nyalang guys, don't forget to jola still in your marriage and enjoy each other because God has created this covenant for a reason, for us to be fruitful and for us to multiply. Yeah. Until next time, bye.